This is Musical Talk.
Musical Talk.
The UK's independent musical theatre podcast.
Musical Talk. The UK independent musical theatre podcast.
Well, hello, you join us, well, not live, but we are here at the the wet carpet, we should call it. Let's move down a bit. And I'm here with Sandra. Hello, Sandra.
Hello.
This is first for both of us, isn't it?
Yeah, first on this side of the red carpet. That sounded weird.
It does, yes, because I don't think we've ever walked down the Olivier red carpet
No, not
before.
the Olivier red carpet. No, I haven't.
But yes, we are here for the Olivier Awards 2012, the biggest Olivier Awards that there has ever been in London, and a great selection of the West End shows are represented here. Ghost, Matilda, Betty Blue Eyes, One Man, Two Governors, and many others. What do you... I mean, we talked, I think, a couple of weeks ago, Sandra, about our predictions. Have they changed at all?
Not really, no. It was only, a week ago. Yeah, a week exactly since we did that last podcast. But... No, I'm sorry, I can't do it. It's just been hailing.
Yes.
And we've just been caught in a
shower.
hailstorm. I need to come back.
Sandra is sensible, brought an umbrella.
Yes, an umbrella who wasn't very effective.
The black clouds are rolling away.
And hopefully the sun will come out today.
And tomorrow.
Soon, yeah.
So lots of reporters here, we are one of them, so we'll be giving you interviews with whomever we can. And we'll also be watching the awards in the lovely, warm Covent Garden Piazza later on, and we may provide some commentary then. But Sandra, this is going to be fun, isn't it?
It's going to be great. I'm so excited.
Yes, there is Sandra and me on the red carpet of the 36th Laurence Olivier Awards in London's Covent Garden. This year it was the biggest award ceremony there has ever been for the Olivier Awards. Thank you very much. We were there watching the live streaming in Covent Garden Piazza. You're going to hear our reactions to the awards as they come in a bit. But first we're going to play a selection of interviews that Sandra and I did, starting off with Barbara Windsor, who was asked about her first ever West End role.
I was 14 in Love from Judy at the Savile Theatre, which is now a cinema. It's just by the Palace Theatre. And I ran 2.5 years in the West End. I played an American orphan, and it taught me my trade.
Yeah.
They were very. I was 14. So I was playing a 10-year-old, and about 2 years into the show, I had to get a lump of elastic to put this because I suddenly grew out. Yeah, but I didn't grow that way. Yeah. But
Tell us about twang.
Oh, well, if you're going to have a flop, have a twang. That's it. And I'd been very lucky up until then. I'd had loads of hits, in the West End, but I hit twang. Yeah. I came back from Broadway to do that because I'd been on Broadway. And never mind, as I say, you've got to have a flop. And it taught me a lesson, It was great.
Thank you very much. Kerry Ellis. Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. This is very exciting, isn't it?
Very, very exciting indeed. Tell us what's been happening in your world.
It's been quite busy, actually. I mean, actually on Friday I'm doing my own Friday night is music night for Radio 2, so it's quite nice that I'm here today and Radio 2 are doing this event today.
Is that with Mike Dixon, perchance?
It's not this time. It was either.
He's one of our presenters. So.
Oh, I know, but I do love Mike. I think he was busy. He's always busy, Mike. But it is with Steve Sidwell. Okay. So I'm really excited about it. So I'm working on that. I'm doing War of the Worlds at the end of the year. I'm working on new music this year. So.
Wicked's well represented tonight again with
It is, I know. I think they stand a good chance. Wicked have a lot of supporters and followers, so I think they stand a good chance.
Kerry, I've got to ask you about the voice.
Yeah.
Obviously there's no question that you can sing. You wouldn't have your career if you couldn't. How do you feel about it? What do you think? Because obviously this was supposed to be done on the authenticity of the voice. What's your thoughts?
I think there was a lot of musical theatre people actually put themselves forward this year, and I think because it was something new, people were just taking the initiative and getting involved. At the end of the day, I got to perform in front of the nation. Your career never stops. You have to keep going and you have to keep putting yourself out there, and it was an opportunity. And hopefully I did a good job and people enjoyed it. The audience seemed to enjoy it, and the response I've had has been fantastic. I think I've picked up a few new followers on Twitter, but This industry is heavily about exposure, and I think it never stops. You have to keep taking those opportunities, good or bad, and I took it, and I'm on to different things now, which is fabulous.
Kerry Ellis there. We next talk to Sir Tim Rice, who is up for an Honorary Olivier Award.
Tim Rice, hello Tim. Nice on Musical Talk again.
Hello, nice to hear you.
Congratulations.
Nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you.
Thank you for your emails, by the way. It's
right.
very kind of you.
You have a new musical to tell us about, don't you?
Well, yes. It's all written, it's ready to rock, and I just hope we can get to find a theatre for it, because the theatre is... I'm glad to say Theatreland is booming, and so many shows are just taking forever to move on, which is good. I mean, obviously... If shows can run a long time, that's fantastic. But if it's a little bit frustrating if you're looking for a theatre for a new show.
Congratulations for tonight. You're up for an Honorary Olivier Award.
Yeah,
that must be amazing. Or are you over that now? Would you say?
Well, it's nice. It's sort of it's fun. You shouldn't take these things too seriously, but it's fun.
Tim Rice there, and we're still here on the red carpet to Musical Talk, having fun, aren't we, Sandra?
Having fun. It's so busy now.
It's really picking up pace. Yes, we're probably on television as well. Hello, on television.
Sophie, Louise, Dann.
And we're from Musical Talk. I'm a friend of Jonathan's, you might remember. We went to see him from Broadway.
Jonathan Cohen.
Jonathan Cohen!
Dear friend of mine, almost like an uncle. What can I say?
All of us, the avuncular Jonathan. You're an Olivier-nominated actress tonight.
Allegedly, yes. Best supporting role in a musical.
Congratulations for your triumph.
It's a great honour. It's a great honour.
Dare I say the best song in the show?
Well, you might be allowed to say that, but it was
best collection song.
It was an amazing show, and I think me being here flies the flag for a great team. And I'm here representing them all, but on a personal level, it's absolutely fantastic.
Tell us about the diegenesis of the song, because is it true you had some input into it?
Oh, definitely. Yes, I had a lot of input in the visuals, but also the choices of arias that were included in the 5-minute extravaganza that was May I Have a Moment. Yes, basically we decided she was a dramatic soprano, not a lyrical one, and so she had all those heavyweights, Violetta, Tosca, and Brunhilde. She just threw in a bit of Wagner for good measure.
Shouldn't they all? Thank you very much, Sophie.
Thank you,
good luck
darling.
tonight.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Anthony Drewe, George Stiles, and Daniel Lipman.
Hello, Anthony Drewe. How are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Very well. We're freezing to death here.
It's nice though with a bit of shag pile on Bow Street, isn't it? It's nicer than just tarmac.
Where's George?
George is here.
George is somewhere.
George just got accosted. Do you know Dann, who wrote Betty Blue Eyes with us?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Congratulations.
We've met, of course we have. I remember outside the Novello. How are you?
We're here with Anthony Drewe and
Daniel Lipman.
Daniel Lipman, the
Olivier nominees.
The words people for Betty Blue Eyes. Nice to have you on Musical Talk.
No, we're thrilled to be here. Here's George.
Here's George Stiles.
Hello, Nick. How are you? Nice to see you. Very good indeed.
So, George Stiles has now joined us, and congratulations for tonight.
Thank you very much.
Well, in a way, it's Cameron's first new show in 10 years.
I suppose it is.
Yes. So,
yeah.
It was, unfortunately.
Is, I think we'll
Yes,
say.
right.
And we're still alive tonight.
Yes, we are, absolutely.
So tell us, how's it feel?
I just think it's wonderful to be here with such a great year. It is an extraordinary year of new musicals, and anyone who says, British new musicals, anyone who says they're dead is clearly not getting out of bed in the morning. So no, we're thrilled to be here, and absolutely chuffed that Rhys and Sarah are both nominated as well.
Sarah's singing a song. George has been at the rehearsal this afternoon.
No rest for the wicked, is there?
No, and Wicked is certainly not resting either.
Yeah.
As an American, how did it feel to write such a very, very, very British book?
Well, we didn't really think about it in that way. We just loved the story and loved the characters related to them. I think despite the fact that they're British, it's a very universal story with universal wants. And I think that just so thrilled that George and Nance joined us on it, because I think that they have written a masterpiece in my humble opinion. So we had a fantastic time doing it.
And we're about to start work on a new show together. That's right. The four of us. Literally, we had our first meeting on it yesterday.
Let's reveal the title.
No, not yet.
No, not yet. The musical will be opening very shortly.
It's like no, Nanette, but we're changing.
Yes.
You're also doing Wind in the Willows as well with Julian Fellows.
Yeah, that's public.
We are, yes. We're busy. We've got about 6 songs in, haven't we, Ants? I think
we have. We're on the 6th song. Yeah.
Wind in the Fellows.
Wyndham the Fellas or Downton Borough, as we're calling it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Downton Borough, we can put them all together.
Oh God, no! You can't do that. No, the water doesn't get into the borough. It's not a bad ending. It's definitely a happy ending.
Good luck tonight, and we hope you have a lot of success.
Thank you. Well, she's still snorting away happily, isn't she?
She is. And she will live again.
Yes, there are rumours of a tour, but we won't.
There are, aren't there?
Rumours. Yeah, George started them. I
know. It's amazing what can happen if you do something on a website.
Look, start another rumour, George. Start another one.
Good luck.
Thank you very
nice
much.
to see you again. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
George Stiles, Anthony Drewe and Daniel Lippman there. Apologies for the wind. It was an incredibly blustery day. It felt like Winnie the Pooh in the 100-acre wood. It was absolutely freezing. We were outside for no less than 6 hours. So pity us, please. But don't pity us, really, because we had a fantastic time. And next we spoke to Maria and Sonia Friedman.
Hello, Maria. How are you?
Hello, very good, thank you.
This must be a regular for you every year.
Well, yeah, I've been there most years.
This year's special because it's the biggest one ever, and it's about bloody time in a way.
Yes, it is. I mean, next year, hopefully, it'll be on the real TV rather than the red button.
I can't record it. I'm not here. I'm here. I'm not,
come on, Britain.
I'm not going to be able to see it. But we'll never get on. Here was Sonia Friedman, Maria's sister. Congratulations for a phenomenal year on the West End.
Thank you.
Legally Blonde has just closed its doors after a spectacular run.
2.5 years, it's okay.
It beat Broadway out of the box office, didn't it?
It did. I would have liked to have gone on longer, but West End can be tough.
What do you think of the current state of the West End?
I think we're getting a bit more like Broadway, as in I think the hits will remain hits, but I think it's harder to sustain shows that are just sort of bobbing along. I think you either got to be a big hit now in the West End or you're off.
Speaking of that, can you confirm or deny any Book of Mormon rumours?
Neither.
That's the answer we're looking for. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
So, there you go. We spoke to Matt Willis, Rachel Tucker and Gina Beck of Wicked fame.
Welcome to Olivier's 2000.
Thanks very much.
It's freezing.
I know. Telling me.
You have a coat on, we don't.
Are you excited though?
Oh, really excited. I mean, yes, and to be nominated twice is just great. So
the show is almost infamous for its fans, isn't it?
It is, yes. And they've all been here tonight supporting us over at the Piazza, and they're always at stage door. They're great.
I mean, I went to Sylvia Young. I was kind of groomed as a child, as they say. And this is what I always wanted to do. When I was a kid, I always imagined myself being, hopefully, if I was lucky, I would be enough to be in the West End, and I just so happened to write some songs with a mate of mine, which took me off in a completely different direction for 10 years. And now I came back to doing this and managed to get a few steps up the ladder, which is nice. So I'm loving it.
He more than fits in. He's perfect.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think too much about it, but I hope I prove that every night. And I kind of, I'm still trying to learn as much as I can from these lovely ladies. I think life has a funny way of throwing different stuff at you every day. You grab what you can when you can. At the moment, I love doing this, and I want to get better and better and better at it. So if I'm given more opportunities in theatre, I will take them. I'll see where life takes me. Yeah.
Gina Beck, Rachel Tucker and Matt Willis there. Now, I'm sure you know that Matilda was ultimately the triumphing show of the Oliviers 2012. It won 7 Olivier Awards, which is more than any other show in the Olivier Awards history. One more than one particular show called Nicholas Nickleby, another RSC production, which was directed by Trevor Nunn, whom we spoke to next.
How's it been this year for you?
Well, I had a wonderful year because I spent the whole year at the Haymarket. I did 4 productions, so it was like running a theatre again, but without the responsibility of looking after the building. So it was very, very, very enjoyable. And we had great successes there, one of which is nominated for an award.
Sheridan Smith is nominated for Flare Path.
And the play Flare Path is nominated as Best Revival, so we're all very happy about that.
Good luck and thank you very much.
So there we go, a small but rather impressive set of interviews there. Hope you enjoyed them. Next, Sandra and I took our seat on a step in the Covent Garden Piazza. It's all very glamorous here at Musical Talk, to wrap up warm and enjoy the Olivier Awards. Now, we recorded a couple of bits and pieces as the show went on, and I'm going to play you a selection of those right now. Enjoy them.
Musical Talk.
Michael Ball and Imelda Staunton have made it onto the stage.
We are currently at the Piazza in Covent Garden, but there's no sound, so we can watch it, but we can't hear a word they're saying.
Great event on the red carpet. It was really wonderful. Really picked up pace, and
we missed loads, but we got loads. So,
well, I don't know who half the people were. I mean, because we had the photographers behind us. And you'll probably see us in every single photo of any famous person at the Olivier
I'm sure
Awards.
we were on the red button quite a lot, which I'm rather concerned about.
You're on my red button, dear. And someone's taking a picture of the screen. You're not there, dear. Anyway,
it's great commentary.
Well, you overheard something quite funny, which I put on Twitter
yes.
before we were at the red
So
carpet.
we went up here in the Covent Garden. It was brilliant. So I was just walking from the Strand end to the other side of the Upper Market, and Les Mis was sound checking. I don't know if they're going to perform later or what's happening, but the whole cast of Les Mis was on stage.
Sharon D. Clarke has made her way on stage with the cast of Ghost.
I think, I'm out of here.
Odd choice for a song, isn't it? Considering it's her first song.
Oh yeah, that's good. They should have ended on that one.
But we can see we have a live orchestra and some very, but anyway, you heard some Les Mis.
Anyway, yeah. So I was talking about Les Mis, all Les Mis cast on stage. I walked past someone who said, "Are they doing a fashion show?"
Yes.
Or is this a fashion show? And I literally burst out laughing. I was on my own, so it's a bit weird. But yeah, no, it wasn't a fashion show. It's a musical.
It's very odd.
It could have been a fashion show.
I mean, we're watching shots now of the Royal Opera House, which is the most stunning theatre, I think, in arguably one of the most stunning theatres in the world. And, as we said in the interviews, the Olivier's, this is the biggest that they've ever been. Ever.
Yeah. Which is why they're, for example, screening it at the Piazza.
With no sound.
With no sound. It's so weird. I don't know if it's supposed to be without sound or if something
It's a
happened.
glitch.
Hopefully we'll have sound later so we know who actually...
Sheridan Smith there for Flare Path and Trevor Nunn accepting the award on her behalf. Sheridan's parents are on the screen. Look every inch like Sheridan Smith. To older. Michael Ball's making bad jokes, as always.
Actually, seriously, do you think Staunton and Ball will ever be a recognisable double act?
No, not sure. Well, although we're here again, presenting the...
Do we think Staunton and Ball will ever be a recognised double act, Sandra?
Sorry?
Do we think Staunton and Ball will ever be a recognised double act?
I hope so.
Well, they're in Sweeney Todd, aren't they, singing
They are now,
Little
yeah.
Pissed.
They work very well together in Sweeney Todd, so why not?
And here's the award for Best Set Design and Best Costume Design. Is that a clue, do we think? Do we think Rob Howell is going to win both? Probably.
Oh yeah, that's where I recognise him from.
Very, very great privilege to be here. The nominees for Best Costume Design are...
I don't think these are for musicals, though. They sort of separate them for plays.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy for You.
No, clearly not. It's a costume. I don't know what they do.
Matilda the Musical.
Matilda fans are in.
Shrek the Musical.
I hope Shrek wins.
must win for best costume, though.
South Pacific, designed by Catherine Zuber at the Barbican.
And here we go.
And the winner is... Crazy for You.
Ooh, there we go. Sandra, you said all they wear is a bit of cowboy. Sandra, you said all they wear is a bit of cowboy outfit.
It's a bit cowboy western, isn't it?
So it's Crazy for You there winning Best Costume Design. Orchestra playing I Got Rhythm there, shortly. Here we go, Best Set Design, goes to the musical, Rob Howell, of course. Lady Killers, designed by Michael Taylor at the Gielgud.
One Man, Two Governors, designed by Mark Thompson at the Littleton National Theatre.
And any prize as to what will win.
The winner is Matilda the Musical.
Was it? Hi!
Matilda the Musical, they're winning the first of many Olivier Awards.
Is this the best?
For... Best set design. Of course. There we are. The most upbeat version of when I grew up.
Yeah.
It's a mammoth performance for these little girls. You know, it's a 3,000-seat theatre they're performing in, and I hope they win. That's all I'm saying for Best Actress. Four Matildas there doing Naughty from Matilda the Musical lyrics by Tim Minchin. And fans of Matilda will have Dennis Kelly on the podcast in a couple of months. They're just announcing the award for Best Lighting.
And the winner is Frankenstein.
Ooh. Betsy Vanstone's...
Matilda is not winning
annoyed.
everything.
I want my money back from my bet.
I know.
That's
And
the
the-
point of the bet, Nick.
And the award goes to Frankenstein. Now, I think I said in the episode it would. Do you remember?
Hi, I'm Johnny. I was in Frankenstein. Bruno can't be here today.
No one's here to get awards.
At the biggest award ceremony we have.
They're all in New York.
For the first time in my life, I will be in London for the Oliviers and New York for the Tonys.
Wow, are you actually going to be there? Oh, wow.
You can cover them for us.
Okay, shit.
This is best. What's set design? No.
No, it's sound design,
Oh.
isn't it?
Underworld and Ed Clark at the Olivier National Theatre.
I want the National Theatre.
Yay!
Yay! Sandra's the one person that clapped.
The one person who's a huge
Simon Baker at the Cambridge.
I think it's Ghost
Sound
who's going to get
design.
this. Bobby Aitken for Ghost. Go on.
Matilda the Musical.
Well, that's 2 Oliviers in 10 minutes. And that's Best Sound Design for Matilda the Musical. We just had Sarah Lancashire there perform Nobody from Betty Blue Eyes.
It's so nice to see the show because so I was at the What's on Stage Awards and they had loads of people perform, but none of the shows there were really from last year. This is one of the shows that are nominated. It's
Such
one
a
of the
stunning
shows
theatre,
that
isn't
should
it,
be
Riz?
celebrated.
Well, here we go, here's Shrek.
Who might this be?
Let Your Freak Flag Fly there from Shrek. Now I'm wondering how... thank
They
you.
did not win best.
They didn't win Best Costume, which is a shame, but I'm wondering how... Because John Tartaglia created that role, and every Pinocchio now sounds like him. So I'm just wondering if he, gets royalties or anything for that creation of that role.
Well, it is close to what he sounded like in the film, so...
Still at the Olivier Awards 2012.
Musical Talk.
And the nominees for Best Director are
Sean Foley
Yay!
for The Miracles at the Gielgud. Nicholas Piper,
Yay!
One Man, Two Governors at the Littleton National Theatre. Rufus Norris, The London
Yay!
Borough at the Cottesloe National Theatre.
And Matthew
Matthew
Walkers.
Walkers,
Walkers. She said Walkers.
I know. Here we go. Matthew's not there. Brilliant.
and the winner is Matthew Walker.
Of course.
So that's 3 out of 4. Is there anyone coming up? Oh, I want him to dance.
So congratulations to Matthew Walters there. Walters lady. And this is quite interesting. We have a live link up to New York, these awards are also being broadcast in New York as well.
It looks like, is that Columbus Circle?
Probably is. Sunny there than it is here. Congratulations, Matthew.
Actually, often say to me, Matthew, which is your favourite Matilda girl? And as you saw earlier, that's a ridiculous question.
Cleo.
There's 4 little miracles there. And actually, productions are rather like children, and I'm in a strange situation tonight of having 2 of my own productions nominated in a category which are coming up in a few moments' time for Best Musical, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to say if one of them does win, that my feelings about you both are equal. I want to acknowledge the amazing work that's gone into it from both groups of people on stage and off in writing both of those shows. It's been a great thrill of mine this year to be involved with both of them. I also want to say thank you, as you heard, 2 of the Matildas are leaving. the show this week being replaced by two equally amazing girls, but also two of the other cast, Paul Kay and Lauren Ward, have reached the end of their contracts and are leaving the show, and I want to thank both of them for their stunning work. I'm usually in the conventional situation of thanking Lauren, my wife, for improving my life by holding down the fort at home, but it's a great treat to be thanking her for improving my show with her stunning performance as Miss Honey in it as well. I do have a favourite part of the show, actually. There's a moment when Matilda is thrown into her bedroom by her father and breaks down in despair and fury on the bed, and tumbles 3 times into her pillow with anger. And then there's a pause, and she looks up and she starts telling the final instalment of the story, which is going to be the ultimate key to solving all of the pain and suffering and the cruelty that's built up in her life. And for me, it's my favourite moment because it's a metaphor for the healing power of the creative imagination. And every night at Matilda, and indeed at Ghost here in New York as well, I get the privilege of standing at the back and seeing an audience stand up with elated tears on their face. And this is an honour, but it's truly a privilege. I know the other directors in my category have had exactly the same thing on their shows. When you see an audience affected by that, it's the creative imagination that does that work.
Louise knows all about that, don't you? Because you bubbled away in Ghost.
Yes.
We all have it at some point. In my view,
can't speak, too emotional.
And Matilda too.
Yes, definitely Matilda.
In fact, I think we should prioritise it over mathematics and science and sports and even literacy, because the creative imagination is the key to not only surviving life but improving and changing it
Keep
forward.
the arts
So
alive.
thank you very much indeed.
We agree, Matthew Watches. Thank you very much. Olivier Awards number 4 for Matilda, 3. I've lost track already.
4 out of 5.
Include the awards in this half. Are we ready to go?
I can't remember.
I know you're ready.
We've got 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Sing!
I can sing a little unaccompanied song.
Woo!
In this world there's a whole lot of trouble. In this world there's a whole lot of pain. In this world there's a whole lot of trouble, but a whole lot of ground to gain. Why take when you could be giving? Why watch as the world goes by? It's a hard enough life to be living. Why walk when you can fly?
Telling the tale of sweet
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start, but tomorrow comes.
So you should walk on.
Even paid for this.
I know. We didn't think we were going to be doing this either, but I think we could tour it now, quite frankly.
Sit down, you bastard.
Right, they're doing the fanfare now inside the Opera House.
Now, in case you're wondering what happened here, and I'm sure you are if you didn't see the awards or the stream, something went wrong, which is the typical British way that these awards are generally held in the technical realm. And Michael Ball and Imelda Staunton were in the Covent Garden Piazza on the stage set up to announce the award for the BBC Radio 2 Audience Choice Award. They came on, did a little bit of a skit, which you heard there, and then they came on again.
Hello, everyone. I'll tell you something. It's more fun out here. We're here outside the Opera House. All this lot here, this crowd have been enjoying a live performance all through the day.
And we've come out here into the freezing cold. Why have we come out here in the freezing?
Well, I will tell you that, Michael. We've come out to present the Radio 2 Audience Award. And, of course, it is the only award voted for by the public. And it is for long-running productions. Now, under the rules, no one can win 2 years running. So to present the award, we have last year's winner for We Will Rock You, Brian May.
Sir Brian May Imelda, thank you.
The lady whose name is synonymous with this award.
Kerry Ellis.
That's what I know.
Elaine Page!
Thank you, Michael and Imelda. It's great to be here in this magnificent setting in the glorious car park. Sorry, piazza.
Pizza.
Covent Garden. And it is my great pleasure to be presenting with the magnificent Elaine Page.
Aww.
Well, isn't it so wonderful to be here yet again to present the Radio 2 Olivier audience.
This year's members, Elaine. Billy Elliot, the musical. Alice, Jersey Boys.
Cheerometer, what do you think? Or Wicked?
Michael's Michael's playlist. Come on.
Here she's opening the envelope.
The Olivier goes to Les Miserables.
Congratulations to Les Mis winning the audience award there. Well, the cast of Les Mis have quite appropriately just sung One Day More.
And what was absolutely adorable was when Andre Ross came on stage, he had the Olivier instead of a gun.
Yes,
held
well,
it up.
they might replace that permanently. We're still having sound issues with the production coming from the Royal Opera House. But a phenomenal performance there with the cast of Les Mis singing. I like One Day More. I like this. It's better than Western Live. It's a lot shorter. So we just had Singing in the Rain performing Good Morning from Singing in the Rain. Wonderful choreography, Sandra.
Being in the piazza, we've got people dancing. It's a great atmosphere out here.
Yeah. So what's up next?
Crazy
For You. Will they do the entire 12-hour version of I Got Rhythm?
Come on, do it. It goes on forever now.
Here we go. They're doing the 8-year version of the dance arrangement, brilliantly done by Gareth Valentine for the Regent's Park production of Crazy for You, the George Gershwin jukebox musical. The absolutely flawless Sophie Evans is now singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow from Wizard of Oz, that's it, and one of the nominated musicals for Best Musical Revival. We talked about it last time with Sandra. Louisa, would you count The Wizard of Oz as a musical revival?
Well, it's a new production, isn't it? And there's new songs in it. It's never been. Has it been on stage before? So it has been on stage before. I don't know if there's new music. It's a tricky one, isn't it?
I don't think it is. I think there should be a new musical. Because if you look at Shrek, for example, they have songs from the films and they've got the film, but it's now on stage, and so it's a new show. Whereas this, they've taken the film, added some new songs as well, but this is a revival.
It's really bizarre. I didn't realise it had been classed as a revival.
That's what we're a bit confused about. Yeah.
Best Theatre Choreographer. Peter Darling for Matilda the Musical at Cambridge. Javier de Frutos for London Royal.
Javier de Frutos, that was the... No, the podcast we read your...
Crazy for You.
Yeah!
I got to that name.
And Wright for Singing in the Rain at
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Matilda singing in the rain.
The winner is
But it's not.
Peter Darling.
Yep. What are they up to now?
So it's, I think that's 6 out of 7 or something. It's just the one they haven't won. Which one didn't they win?
Well deservedly went to Peter Darling of Matilda the Musical there. No surprises, of course.
Well, Matilda is one of the most incredibly exciting things one could possibly be a part of, and I knew that from when I first read the script and listened to the amazing music. However, this gives me the opportunity to thank the unsung choreographic army who look after Matilda and indeed Billy Elliot for me. I want to thank Ellen Kane, who is who makes my work better and is my dearest friend, Leanne Pinder, Lucy Cullingford, Nick
Matilda is really a triumph, isn't it? I mean, to be
Lee Proud.
I think they've only missed one award so far, which is, incredible.
Mike Scott, Alan
Deservedly.
Bradshaw. Without you, I wouldn't have won, so thank you, guys.
Congratulations there to Peter Darling, arguably the best choreographer in the West End at the moment.
Best performance in a supporting role in a musical. Sharon D. Clark. Sophie Louise Dann.
Talked to Sophie earlier, of course.
Nigel Harman.
No, I could see him winning. Or Paul Kay.
I
love that. He's my favourite thing in Matilda. It's my favourite thing.
Here we go.
Come on, Paul.
And the winner is... Our agent will be over the moon. Nigel Harman.
Bravo to Nigel Harman. Exquisite performance as Lord Farquaad in Shrek, the musical at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane. Not in it anymore though, which is a shame, but it's not taller on stage.
Best musical revival. Crazy for You at the Regent's Park Open Air.
Brilliant show.
Singing in the Rain at the Palace. South Pacific at the Barbican. The Wizard of Oz at the London Palladium.
And the Olivier goes to Crazy for You.
Well done to Crazy for You. Brilliant, phenomenal production. Shame it's not with us anymore.
Good evening, I'm Tim Sheeder and this is William Village. Our building works backstage at the park are completed this weekend. We're moving to our new offices and dressing rooms on Monday, so this is an amazing housewarming gift, thank you. But it really belongs to Stephen Mear, Peter McIntosh, Gareth Valentine, Tim Mitchell, Mike Walker and Chris Egan, whose love, respect and skill of musical comedy are second to none. Congratulations to the amazing cast, I think up there, at stage management and crew. Thank you to Adam Spiegel and Mark Archer for bringing us into the West End, and good luck to the 4 babies that were conceived on stage at Regent's Park. Thank you very much.
Congratulations out to Crazy for You, a brilliant Regent's Open Air Park Theatre, whatever production. Here we go, the award for Best Actor in a Musical, being presented by the gorgeous Hayley Atwell. She walked past me at the red carpet. What?
Good evening.
We hope so.
It's a pleasure to be here tonight. I'm going to announce the winner for the Best Actor in a Musical. So here are the nominations.
Best Actor in a Musical.
I want Reese.
Bertie Carvel for Matilda the Musical. Nigel Lindsay for Shrek the Musical at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane.
If Bertie doesn't win, there's going to be mass outrage.
Smith for Betty Blue Eyes at the Novella. Harlow Short for South Pacific at the Barbican.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
And here we go, Best Actor goes to...
And the winner...
Bertie. And it goes to Bertie Carvel. Though we lost the sound at that moment. Congratulations, Bertie. Well deserved. His hair's grown.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I was lucky enough to be nominated for this award once before, and actually on that occasion it was taken home quite rightly by Michael Ball, playing a woman. So when the opportunity came up to play this part, it was very easy for me to say yes. I'd like to thank my fellow actors. Acting is a team game. The actors and musicians and technicians who are exceptional, and so I share this with you. Dennis Kelly, Tim Minchin, Roald Dahl, of course, Matthew Borchers, the entire creative team are frankly geniuses. I want to particularly thank Rob Powell for patience with an actor through many hours of discussions about Agatha, my character's particular cup size and other dimensions that I don't think I can mention on television and radio.
My parents are here and I love them more than anything. My agent Mikey comes in a close second. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Bertie Carvel, for his award-winning role. And I told him when I interviewed him he will win the Olivier for Miss Trunchbull.
Oh, yeah.
And I presume it's going to be Matilda all the way now. On to the next one.
Wearing a frock really does work.
We're here tonight to present the award for Best Actress in a Musical. The nominations are
Kate Fleetwood for London Road at the Cottesloe National Theatre. Sarah Lancashire for Betty Blue Eyes at the Novella. The Matildas for Matilda the Musical at the Cambridge. Scarlett Strallen for Singing in the Rain at the Palace.
And the award for Best Actress in a Musical goes to the Matilda.
No surprises there. Congratulations to Cleo, Sophia, Eleanor, and Kerry. But there's only three. They're all there. Lovely. Congratulations to them.
Well, I just want to say. Well, I just want to say thank you to my best friend, aka Mum, and Jean-Luc, and the rest of my family, and everyone that's been involved in Matilda, and of course my best friends, the three Matildas themselves. Thank you to Luke, Lottie, Laura, Charlie, Peter Darling, Ellen, Matthew, all the cast, all the technicians, all the lighting. Just thank you for making the show. I'd like to thank you the RSC and all the Matilda company, and this person told me not to mention her, but I'm going to mention her anyway. Mum, thanks, Mum.
They've rehearsed this, don't you?
I would like to thank my family and my brother and sister at home, say hi. And it's just an honour, and thank you so much.
Did you say her assistant?
Her brothers and sisters.
Oh, okay. Congratulations to all the Matildas there.
That's a popular win for sure. Well, we saw these musicals earlier, and now it's time to find out who has won Best New Music. A fresh-faced young actor, Jim Carter, who's... Why are you looking at me? Jim Carter, who's keeping all the staff of Downton Abbey in their places, passing the buckle.
And with him, one of the UK's most loved actresses who over the years has done it all. Films, television, Broadway and the West End. Ladies and gentlemen, I never thought I'd be saying this. Barbara Windsor and my husband.
Hello, everybody. Has it been a great evening? It really has. And I'm very happy because they've treated me just like a lardy tonight. They gave me my own butler.
And I have to say, it's a step up for me to be working with the House of Windsor.
Ba-bunch.
The only thing that slightly detracts from my pleasure is to know that my mum's at home in Harrogate, and Andy wear this bloody red button. So, let's hear. Let's Mariana tell us about the nominations for the Best New Musical.
Best New Musical. Betty Blue Eyes at the Novello. Grace the Musical at the Piccadilly. London Road at the Cottesloe National Theatre. Matilda the Musical at the Cambridge. Shrek the Musical at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane.
Here we go.
And the Olivier Award for the Best New Musical, my lady,
Goes to Matilda!
There you go. The triumph that is Matilda the Musical. Tim Minchin and Dennis Kelly are now making their way up onto the stage. No surprises at all, ladies.
I just kissed Barbara Windsor. As I stand here now, looking at so many important and influential people in the world of theatre, it occurs to me I should have thought of something to say before I came out tonight. But fortunately, I've got one of the premier talkers of his generation with me, Tim Minchin. He's something smart.
No, you have to say. You finished though.
Yeah,
you've got something to say. Okay. Just got to text my mum. No, I'm going to do that. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. They should do shows.
It's a speech on his iPhone.
Can I have to admit to not having seen all the other shows, but I didn't get to see Betty, but Stiles and Drewe I have so much admiration for, and I know a lot of the people involved in all the shows, and I saw London Road, and it was just an extraordinary work. And I would have happily been sitting down and watching them talk. But I want to thank the crew and the cast that made this thing happen. It's incredible to watch the thing you did in a room grow so far beyond what you did in the room. It sounds sort of dirty for some reason, I don't know. Obviously it's incredibly hard for us to get on stage after those four little twerps who, little maggots, making it very hard for us to be attractive to listen to at all. But I also, as well as Kerry and Eleanor and Cleo and Sophia, I just want to say thank you to Adriana Batola and Josie Griffiths, who are our two Matildas who didn't make it to the West End due to growing. But they started the show in Stratford and they were incredible, obviously. I want to thank the RSC, who, like the National and so many theatre companies, give writers like Dennis and I and Matthew the freedom to create stuff with less of the financial pressures, and that model is so important, despite what the Daily Mail likes to say. And not that I have a problem with the Daily Mail, other than 10 or 12 things. To Denise Wood at the RSC, to Andre Padinsky, who came on board later, to Lissy Dahl, beautiful Lissy Dahl, and the Dahls, and Dominic, and all the people who have supported us in translating his work. Dennis especially did much of that work. To Hugh Vanston, who's a genius, to Peter DeHuffing, who is a genius, to Simon Baker, who's a genius, all of who've done work. I also want to thank Laurie Perkins, who wouldn't get thanked very often. But Laurie, I don't write or read music. Laurie was the part of me that should have been able to do that. I'd ring up and go, I think it should go, la 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 la, and to Matthew Warchus, the director, I'm so glad he won the award tonight. It's hard to explain how much work, how incredibly vital he is. And the greatest joy of this show has been meeting Chris Nightingale, my musical supervisor, who made
brilliant man
music into more than just Plinky Plonk and the wonderful dance.
I've only just got one last sort of thank you, and it's a bit of an odd one. I sort of want to thank Subsidised Theatre, actually, because there's no way that we would be doing this if it wasn't for doing it with the Subsidised Theatre Company. And all the people in this room that are winning awards, they started in subsidised theatre. I mean, our entire entertainment industry owes a massive debt to subsidised theatre. And all over the country, there are small theatre companies doing incredible work in communities that does change people's lives, you know, and I know from personal experience. And so I just want to say thank you to them. Thank you.
Congratulations to Matilda the musical at the Cambridge Theatre. Well done to them.
So there you go, there are what we think are the highlights of this year's Olivier Awards. Congratulations to Matilda, Crazy for You, and all the other winners of this very prestigious theatrical award. What did you think of the Oliviers? Let us know. We're on Twitter at twitter.com/musicaltalk, Facebook at facebook.com/musicaltalk. You can listen to all our previous episodes on iTunes. Please leave a nice comment, or on our website at www.musicaltalk.co.uk. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
Copyright Musical Talk 2012.